met this girl on the internet one day, and we hit it off pretty well. Talked for hours on the chat room, and we talked about a lot of stuff. And she was pretty cool girl. And I went back to the chat room the next night, and she was there again. And I talked to her again, and I talked to her every night for a long time. One day she emailed me and sent me a picture of her, and boy, she was smoking hot too. She had this big curly red hair, and she had green eyes and a perfect little nose and perfect little teeth, and she was a hot girl. And we talked for about a year. Every day we would talk on the chat room for hours, and she'd send me naughty pictures of her, and and we would talk, and we would talk, and we would talk, and I was in love with this hottie, and she would just tell me all these things. She'd tell me about everything she did every day, and what she went, where she worked, and what she did. She'd tell me about her friends, and we talked for probably a good year. And after that, we decided one day that we gotta get together and meet so that we could take our relationship to the next level. And I'm going, yeah, I'm going to get me some. Yeah, I'm going to get me some. And she gave me this address. And it was just 2 towns over, not very far away. And I said, yeah, I'm going to get me some. Yeah, I'm going to get me some. And so I go to the address, and it's a big office building. Right there on the corner, a big office building. One of those 10, 12-story tall buildings. Oh, it looked like all these little offices. And I go into the building, and I go find the apartment number that she gave me, and I go in, and it's just wall after wall of computers. Computer after computer after computer. And I went, what the hell is this place? And this guy came out from the back, and he said, may I help you, sir? And I said, oh, I'm looking for my girl. We've been talking forever on the computer, and she gave me this address. And you must be mistaken there, sir. I said, no, I'm not. This is the address she gave, see? And I show him the address, and he says, well, that's our address, all right. And I said, what is it? And I told her his name, and he went, uh-oh. And I said, what do you mean, uh-oh? And he said, oh, I don't know how to explain this to you, sir. And I said, explain what? What'd you do to my girl? He said, well, you'll have to come with me for a minute. And he took me back around the way to this computer, and he said, sit down here. And I said, what do you want me to do? He said, this is your girlfriend. I said, what? He said, yeah. He said it was what they call a bot program. They're just out there to piss with people. For a freaking year, I had a girlfriend finally, and it turned out to be a bot. Can you believe that? Oh, I was so mad. I picked up the computer screen, and I threw it across the room, and the guy said, don't do that to my computer stuff. And I said, I don't care. You pissed me off. You've been sending me pictures and telling me you love me and that we were going to get some. And then you tell me it's just a computer. And they were all lined up together. And I took another computer monitor and I went, boom. and I hit the computer here on the end, and the computer fell over onto the next computer like dominoes, boom, 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 and it knocked all the computers down. And that guy said, no, you broke my box. And I said, that's right, you ain't going to mess with anybody else. And so people, when you talk on the computer, you better be sure you're not talking to a bot. They're mean. Mean computer programs and mean people trying to make people mad. Yeah.